Bonjour friends, it's me, Brady K. Today I really just want to do my makeup. I just wanted to get ready because I want to look cute. I haven't done my makeup in a while. And I want to, talk about myself because I feel like there could be some of you that just don't know who I am. So I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna do my eyes first just because I might be a little messy. So, for those of you that don't know, my name is Brady Krieger. I am 19 years old. I am going to be a sophomore at Ball State University. I am majoring in French education really because for the majority of my life, French has been something that I've been interested in. French, France, the culture and stuff. And so I've just been kind of interested in France. And here's a story, so story time. When I was going into high school a few years ago, my dad wanted me to take Spanish, and I was like, I don't want to take Spanish. He was like, no, Spanish is more applicable to the real world, you're not going to be able to find a job if you learn French. And so basically what I did, I was like, okay, watch me. And so I took 3 years of French, and so I am going into my second year at Ball State, and I'm studying French, and it can be kind of hard. I think I'm going to use this Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. So a little bit more about me is that I have a twin brother. His name is Terry. We are fraternal, meaning that we don't look alike. He is in the Navy. He actually just got back. He's been gone since March.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I've been interested in makeup since junior year of high school. I had a friend then, but she kind of introduced me to, RuPaul's Drag Race, which has become one of my very most favorite shows ever, of all time. I love that show. But she also, I wanted to, start, trying out makeup, and she was kind of the person who pushed me to just do whatever I wanted, and so I did, and here I am now. I improved a lot, I think, and I don't wear makeup a lot. I don't wear it every day because if I'm doing my makeup, I want to do something bold and dramatic. When I do wear makeup, I think that it's kind of empowering in a way. I can be kind of an anxious person. My, thoughts can be a little rampant, but I think makeup helps me as a person kind of be more confident in the way that I look and, who I am, as a gay man in today's society where it can be kind of hard to be yourself. So that was kind of something that I struggled with a lot in high school, was the fact that there were like 3 gay guys in my school. And now in college, there's everywhere you look, there's gay people, flaunting and, just being who they are because it's more, I'd say, welcomed, I guess. And I think it's so great. I just love it. I love being gay. And I'm gonna take, I'm pretty sure there's a fucking paintbrush. And I'm gonna take Pixie, the pink one. And makeup for me especially is very, it's freeing. It's kind of like my artistic outlet because I don't really do much, I work, I go to school. Makeup is kind of my one thing that I've done that's been creative. Besides, I did band in high school, and that was where a lot of my creativity came from, and I did yearbook. My senior year of high school, I was co-editor-in-chief with my friend Bailey Bertram, who I'm sure you guys will meet Bailey at some point, because she is kind of a big person in my life. I love her a lot. Hi, Bailey. But I did yearbook, and it was really fun. It was, it was really fun to be able to create something that would be cherished for years and years to come. And I think that it was just a way for me to kind of take charge. I was never a big leader type person, so yearbook kind of helped me become a better, more assertive person. I definitely consider myself like the mom friend of the group. I'm very caring. I'm kind of over caring that sometimes, but I'm very caring, and I kind of put my friends before myself sometimes. which can be a little bad for my own mental health, but I don't mind. I love them. I know we don't really stand Kat Von D anymore, but I have a lot of this foundation left, and I am not gonna waste it. I'm gonna use the whole thing. When I was growing up, I used to be a really big reader. Like, I would read 24/7. I was reading like hundreds of books a year. Like, love fiction. And my favorite book series growing up, I had a couple. I loved Harry Potter. I read all the Harry Potter books in like a month in 5th grade. I'd seen that my mom was reading them all, you know, growing up. She's a huge reader. I get it from my mom. She reads like, she has a job, 2 jobs, and she reads 300 books a year. She just kind of manages that into her schedule, I guess. I don't really know. But reading, I love books. I love fiction. I love just kind of, you know, being able to escape into a good book, into a story that, you know, just kind of takes you to another world, into another time, and lets your imagination run wild. Oh, I love that shit. Right now I'm reading a book called The Light of Paris. I really love the All Souls trilogy by Deborah Harkness. I've tried to read those books like 4 times. In high school, I would pick up the first one and never really finish it because they're kind of long. Finally, this year, I decided I was just going to buy them because I had read the first one so many times, and I was like, I really like this book. So, you know, I bought all 3. Oh, of course, every time I do my makeup, my nose starts to run. Every time I do my makeup, my nose starts to run. Bronzer-wise, I wanted to buy this last summer, but I went out of stock in like 3 minutes. I swear. So it's the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze in Tantastic. It's the special edition summer one. First of all, it's literally ginormous. It is so fucking big, and it's the perfect shade for me. Music. I love music. I could talk about music. Listening to music. I love singing, even though I can't sing. Things I like to listen to. I kind of like to listen to a little bit of everything. I don't know, I love musical theater because I think I love the stories and I love the singing. Oh, I think that some of the best singing in the world belongs to Broadway. I just really love show tunes. Some of my favorite shows, I'd say, one of my most favorite shows is Miss Saigon. I love Miss Saigon. It is a magical story that makes me cry every time I watch it. And I've been into She Loves Me with Gavin Creel. Oh, I'm in love with Gavin Creel. I would marry him in a freaking heartbeat. I love him so much. What are the musicals am I really like? You know, Phantom of the Opera, Wicked, all those ones I love. Recently, last semester, took a theater class in school because at Ball State, in our core curriculum, you have to take an arts course. And I picked theater because I'm, you know, big theater fan, big theater person, love theater, love shows. You know, I was like, this will be an easy class for me to take. Long story short, the content was perfectly fine, you know, but my teacher was a jackass. I did not like him one bit. He was lazy and rude, and I just really didn't like him. And so the class ended up not being as fun as I wish it would have been. But I don't just like show tunes. I'm kind of into a lot of everything, as I said before. Recently I've been listening to a lot of Harry Styles, mainly because I'm going to his concert on the 27th. His music is really good, and I was a big One Direction fan when they were popular in, 2012? I don't know, but I was a big One Direction fan, so I was more of a, he was my boy. I was in love with him. I had posters all over my room of him, because I was literally in love with him. Okay, I need to do my brows. I really need to do my brows before I forget. So I'm gonna do those, and then I will come back. Okay, my brows are done. Basically what I did, I took that pencil, and then I used the Anastasia tinted brow gel in caramel, and go over it just to make sure everything is, you know, the same color. For mascara, I used the Maybelline Total Temptation. It looks like, but I like this mascara a lot. I just wish it dried faster, and I really think that mascara makes every makeup look. And I have naturally long eyelashes, so put mascara on them and bam. People I'm into right now, I love Bozzy. His whole album. It's perfecto. I love it so much. It's so good. Who else do I love? Harry Styles. My favorite song from his album is definitely From the Dining Table. It is so good. So good. So, this is my computer. These are my stickers. Can you see them all? You can. I got the majority of them from Redbubble. I think all of them but this one are from Redbubble. They're just things that I like, you know. Okay, songs that I really like right now. Specifically, songs. The Light Is Coming by Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj. Wow, she snapped. I cannot wait for her album. Also, Bed, Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj, and Dance to This, Ariana Grande and Troye Sivan. My Gay Wig. Snatched. Literally fucking gone. I'm in love with Ariana Grande. I would marry her if I could. But apparently Pete Davidson is doing that, so we can't. The Mean Girls album is really good. Barbra Streisand, I was on a big Barbra kick last month. I can talk more about my music at a later date. I think my mascara is still drying, but I guess I could start doing my face highlight. Do I want to do the same thing? Or do I want to do... I could do two things. I think I'm going to do two highlights. The thing I'm going to do is this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. I'm going to use that, and I think I'm going to use the other one on top of it. I think I've used this highlight literally one time before this. But they're super cheap, so I don't know why I don't own more of them, because they're really good. Half the time I sit down, I have no clue what I want to do. No clue what makeup I'm going to put on. I gotta get those creative juices flowing. So really last thing I need is lips. Lips, what should I wear? I wear the same lipstick every time I leave my house, and it's Magic Wand by ColourPop. It's an Ultra Satin. It is my perfect nude. Probably means I'm gonna wear it again. If I'm being honest, definitely wearing the ColourPop one. Same lipstick I always wear. Ooh, and there goes my nose running again. Okay, so here she is, all done. It looks so cute, honestly. I'm gonna put my glasses on though because I'm a blind hoe and need them to see. So let me clean them off. Here she is, all done. I like this. I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do, and this turned out really nice actually. So thanks for sitting with me while I was chit-chatting. Thank you for watching. I guess, you know, comment, like, subscribe, the typical thing. I probably don't need to say that, but I need to so that y'all do it. But thank you for sitting with me while I ramble on about things and kind of forget things. I'm still kind of getting used to sitting down and talking to the camera. It's kind of weird sometimes, but I think the more that I do it, the more it'll get easier, and I think that I'm gonna have a lot of fun here. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.